One of the most anticipated grudge matches. Jorge Masvidal will take on Colby Covington in the main event of UFC 272 on March 5th in Las Vegas.
UFC 272, that this fight has been made finally, destined to happen a little bit ago, being that both of the guys are now coming off losses.
Jorge Masvidal, Colby Covington, they used to live with one another. They used to be teammates at American Top Team.
They both have some frame of reference. They cornered each other, they studied each other, they shared, they crossed knowledge. They did this every single day.
Between the 2018, 2019, they're obviously not friends anymore, and there's a lot of bad blood there. And on top of that, they remain two of the best welterweights in the world.
He likes to use people for anything they can do to help him, but as soon as someone is starting to do a little better than him, then he backstabs them and turns it in the back. You know, I haven't talked to him, and I won't talk to him until I finish him on March 5th.
He'd take to the internet or online to bash me when I had never bashed him, and he just took to bashing it. This character is trying to be in real life. We were never cool, man. You were just using me or whatever the hell, you know, sleeping on my couch. So I just feel like, man, this dude's a punk.
Colby is faking a lot of money. He's a controversial, very popular character. He's talked so much shit.
I would say all around. It's tough to say one particular area because my jiu-jitsu has gotten so much higher. My takedowns are such another level. I'm learning on trips and sweeps and like a lot of body lock stuff that I didn't know before in wrestling. Wrestling, I'm just shooting on the legs, I'm taking guys down. You know, my finishing skills and my submissions are a lot better now, so the best is yet to come. You haven't seen anything yet.
Brazil, you're a dog. All you filthy animals suck. I got one thing to say. If you don't answer the front door, I'm going to knock it in and I'm going to take what's mine, that welterweight belt.
I'm going to leave that in the hands of the UFC, and when he steps in the octagon and we fight for the title, I'm going to destroy him. I'm going to smash him, and I'm going to show him the greatest welterweight of all time.
You can't run, you can't hide no more, Tyrone Woodley. If you got something to say, come see me.
Interim welterweight champion, Colby Covington.
I know I'm the best welterweight in the planet right now, and I'm going to keep preparing for the best welterweight in the world, and we fight for the title next.
My last title for defense was against the most dangerous guy in the division, Robbie Lawler. You saw what I did on his face. I landed a strikes record on his face, and that's a guy I liked.
Already fake news, man. Well, I don't want to wait till November 2nd, Madison Square. Do it. We can do it right now.
You know, I hit the ground, you know, he clipped me, but I was still in the fight. I shot a double leg. He's throwing strikes to the back of my head, and I'm intelligently defending myself. Not so Goddard stops the fight.
Colby Covington is one of the greatest fights I've ever seen. He's become greatest ever and on his way to possibly being the best ever.
Does get the TKOs. Woodley. I want my fucking belt back.
Saturday night's the future. He's done. He's going to retire, and he's not going to want to fight me again.
You know, I talked to probably 90% of them thought I won. They thought that I won 3 rounds of 2. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th round were clearly my rounds. You know, I'm the best welterweight of all time. Nobody can stop me, and I'm still getting better every single day. I promise you what I have in store for 2022 is going to be scary.
I thought we were friends. We never were. You know, if for a couple dollars you would throw my name under the bus or try to say things, if you would sell out our friendship like that so quick, we never had a friendship. I thought we had a friendship, but I could see from your end to mine, we were never cool, man.
Masvidal, he's tough as hell. He's been around the block forever. He's the real deal. He's a real fighter. I've had run-ins with him myself. The guy's not scared.
Jorge Masvidal is a straight-up badass. He's a real tough guy in the tough guy business. Masvidal, no matter who he beats or how many years he goes undefeated, Masvidal would really be showing us something.
If anybody heard my interviews prior to this, I said I live for that. And that's to take the breath out of everybody so you can hear pin drops. You can feel the electricity when you're coming in there.
So I definitely feel like I deserve the fight for that title, and I'm going to put on the best show ever.
Game Bread is in the building. Fight Clock is brought to you by Modelo. One of the greatest knockouts you'll ever see!
I want to take this time on a personal thank God Almighty for this journey, man. It's been an amazing journey.
He would really be showing us who he is, what his drive is, and that fighter is still inside.
The doctor's waving it off.
No way. Jorge Masvidal, fan favorite, had that war with Nate Diaz, beat down. Then he fought for the belt twice.
I definitely got the heart to be in the sport, you know, and I got enough skill set. I got enough athleticism to go for that belt. That's my mission, to get that belt, you know.
I got my work cut out for me, but every single one of these guys, I'm gonna baptize them, man. Take their head and their soul with it, man.
Jorge Masvidal got knocked out the 2nd time, and he's going to be a very, very tough man to beat.
Jorge Masvidal, he has those 2 losses to Usman, and it'll be really interesting to see how that all shakes up. These guys know each other incredibly well. It's probably going to get personal.
And I think Jorge Masvidal today is better. Is that good enough to beat Colby Covington? I don't know, but I do believe will sell a lot of pay-per-views, and both of these guys will make a ton of money.
Masvidal, Covington, cannot wait. We're going to see a lot of shit. This should be a BMF defense for Masvidal.
This matchup is what it always was. Two really exciting humans to watch build fights and bad blood. Right now, Colby Covington is the second best 170 pounder in the world.
He's tried to undercut me in negotiations, saying I was a crotch sniffer, saying, stuff that just ain't true. This is Jorge Masvidal is a piece of shit father. He's a piece of shit fighter, and I hope I get to expose him in front of the whole world soon.
I know it in my heart, I know it in my mind, I know it in my body and soul that I can beat this guy.
I really want to hurt this guy in a way that I've never done, I want to make it seem like the Ben Askren fight was very merciful compared to what I'm going to do to Colby.
This is personal. This isn't about the rankings. This isn't about anything other than settling the biggest grudge match the UFC's ever seen.
Colby will get his jaw broken.
March 5th, you're going to see the best Colby Chaos Covington.